What's good, YouTube? Mr. Striker here. Second deck profile of the day. My other video was GBs, so check out my other video. Really fun deck, really good deck. But for this one, oh, excuse me, just throwing my cards everywhere. For this deck profile, we're doing a deck profile of my scrap deck. It's incomplete and it has got 2 proxy cards, but I'll tell you what they are when I get to them. They should be pretty damn obvious. But anywho, we'll get started on the deck profile. 3 scrap chimera. Again, I'm not going to explain anything what these guys do, but this guy is the game winner. 3 scrap beasts, again, wins games. 2 scrap goblin, just hovers there. 1 golem, 1 searcher, a summoner monk, and a ghouls. That's what I will class as the scrap engine. I do run another engine in here, which is kind of being tested out at the moment, so we'll go into that. 1 dark arm dragon, 1 Mizuki, 2 goblin zombie, secret rares. I don't do no messing around with commons, guys. It's secrets. A plague spreader and spirit reaper. This deck runs 20 monsters, 20 spells, and 3 traps. So it is a decree build. But the zombies, it's kind of more of a tech choice at the moment. There is a few other cards I'm testing out. But you're running enough darks to run Dark Arm Dragon. It's just the case of getting them to the graveyard. Goblin Zombies search out your stuff and have the mill ability of your opponent. With the Goblin Zombie, you either search out another Goblin Zombie to wear down the deck to get your dad out, or you'll search out Spirit Reaper to stall, Plague Spreader to synchro, and it can search out Mizuki as well, just to ditch the graveyard, so you can bring back Plague Spreader. That's pretty much the zombie engine explained. I don't know if it works yet, but anywho, we'll see when I playtest. 1 Sangan and a Level Eater. I playtested this against a couple of decks, but it seems to do alright. It just needs work, but we'll see. 2 Scrapyards. Again, it searches out your stuff. 3 Scrap Storm. This is pretty much another search ability, along with a Foolish Burial. This deck does need quite a lot of searching, so I've also placed in 2 Gold Sarcophagus, because I don't know, it gets your dad to the hand really quickly, it gets your summoner monk to the hand really quickly, and it can also search out chimeras and stuff, and there's also quite a few spell cards that can search out, like Monster Reborn, Cold Wave, True Nade, etc, etc. Mind Control, because you are synchro summoning quite a bit, if it's dead, then you can just do stuff with it, it doesn't really matter too much. Monster Reborn, obviously. Dark Hole, obviously. Double MST, you're not running too much spell and trap removal, so the MSTs really do help out. 1 Cold Wave, again, removal of spells and traps. Giant Grenade, again, with the spell trap removal. And 3 Book of Moon, just to stall out your opponent a little bit longer, to run over their stuff, etc, etc. Oh, sorry, I'm running a little bit, running 5 traps. 3 Rule Decree. 2 of them are proxy. I will be able to borrow them whenever I playtest, or at tournaments and whatnot, but yeah, 3 Rule Decree. You're not running that many traps. I had to find space for the Rule Decrees anyway, but then just Mirror Force and Solemn. You're not always going to have a Rule Decree out, so Gauze is playable, and Mirror Force and Solemn are both playable. So, again, with the extra deck, the 1 Naturia Beast is possible to go into him. When you do, you win, basically. Well, if you have that and a Scrap Dragon out, so, yeah. 2 Scrap Archfiend, again, just basic stuff. 3 Scrap Dragon, Scrap Twin Dragon. Would consider running 2 of these, but it's good. It is verging on the point of broken, but whatever's. It's good. I'm not going to try and get another one, though, out my way. 1 Brio, 1 Catasta, this one, Colossal Fighter, Stardust, Red Dragon, Black Rose, and Goyo. And that's it. So, a lot shorter than the GB video, but that's pretty much it. The scraps. I'll run through the deck once more and I'll just explain a little bit. They are a good deck. I love them to bits, but having played GB, they do tend to get killed very easily. If you remove from play their stuff, then you lose. There is ways to play around it, but if it's outsped as well, then you just generally lose. But yeah, the deck running like this, it seems to work quite well. The dad can be a dead draw, but the zombies I actually really like. It allows you just to go for a little bit more of a bigger play. And I also want to use the Goblin Zombies in a deck anyway, so... would I run any more zombies? I might run a Zombie Master. I doubt I will. This problem with this deck, it needs to get everything to the graveyard in order to win. You want to be able to hit the triple beast to the graveyard, one goblin, your zombies obviously to hit that out, and there's a few other bits as well. I mean, the golem, the plague spreader. This deck, I mean, I took out Scrap Mind Reader because he is absolute balls, to be honest. I don't like him at all. He just tends to sit in your hand and do nothing, and you need to run a lot of discard effects. Whereas this deck, you can just set everything and then play from there. I can see it working really well. I mean, the Rule Decrees will be the problem to get, but I'm not going too fast either way. Other cards I would consider running, Barrel from a Different Dimension, just to prevent your stuff from getting removed as much, and it also helps with the Mizuki. But yeah, I need to find space really because I want to put enemy controls in here as well, because that's like my new favourite card, apparently. But yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, guys. I will keep you posted on Scrap and GBs. I'll just move these guys here. So I'll keep you posted both on these decks. My two favourite monsters of the decks, they look so damn cool. And Synchro's got up here. Yeah, I'll be a glare. Oh well. Yeah, I will keep you posted on these two decks. I will be working on these from now on. I am trying to work out a couple of other random decks as well. I mean, I did have a Debris He-Made deck, which I might upload, but I don't reckon I will because it's a pretty old video and it was pretty dark. And the deck is no longer... I lost a quick draw, so I'm not using that deck anymore. But yeah, peace out, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Computer Kid 22 as well. Go sub to him. Check out his stuff. He's now doing weekly update videos, I think, or every now and then, possibly monthly, about different choices of cards. So Glow Up Bulb is up there at the moment. There were talks of doing an effect mailer, but don't know if we're going to do that one, but we'll see. More videos should be coming this week. I'll get some bills and whatnot. So yeah, peace out, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, see you next time.